Hey everybody, it's Jake Mace, the vegan athlete. It's pouring rain outside, I love it. And on rainy days, I still like to garden, and here's what I do on rainy days. I got my compost tumbler here in my carport. Hopefully someday it'll be a garage, but for now it's just a carport. And so this is really easy for us to take our food scraps and other organic trash items that we do not put in the trash can, we put in our compost instead. Easy for us to come from the kitchen to the compost tumbler, and then we just put a walk outside every now and then and just spin it. And this guy's completely full right now. We just grab these handles and rotate it. And it's pretty cool. It's a Joraform 270, and I have a video you guys click on right here to watch me fill this guy up for the first time. So in today's video, it's part one of what I do when I garden on rainy days. And one of the things is to supercharge my fruit trees. So I'm gonna show you guys how I harvest my compost from the tumbler and then what I do with it. So stay tuned to the end of this video to see how I use the compost in the garden. Let's take a look at what this looks like here. We're gonna open this side up and pull it back, and it's looking like the food scraps of yesterday are now the black compost of today. There's even steam coming out. I don't know if the camera can see that, but it's very warm inside here, and there's some steam coming out of here. So we're gonna take this compost that's looking broken down enough to use. We're gonna mix it with the mulch outside and use it on our trees. The only thing I do not like about these Joraform composters is this. Watch. Watch. Exactly. I can't get a wheelbarrow underneath them. So if you're gonna put these guys together for the first time, maybe you put them up on blocks or something so there's enough space to put your wheelbarrow underneath, because I want to be able to empty the compost directly into the wheelbarrow without getting all dirty. Until that time comes, here's what I do. I grab these extra pots that I have from fruit trees. I'll put one underneath here like that, or this one like that, or I'll grab a tub like this. And I'll put it underneath there kind of like that. And I line it up with the opening of this half of the compost tumbler. And then I slowly and carefully just tip it over and try to dump it inside the container. So I start right here. And then the driveway needs to be hosed off afterward. So it's all dumping in there. That was pretty painless. I'll come back to you guys in 2 minutes when it's all full. Here we go, here it comes. Get it! Oh yeah! I don't know. I don't mind this being kind of labor intensive because I enjoy making my own dirt that's biodynamic and active. Like my t-shirt here says, we need to put the biodynamic active compost, biodynamic active compost in our trees and our gardens. So if you get these shirts from jakemace.com, that's what I'm talking about. Biodynamic active compost from my own kitchen and a few other sources. One, I have some good gardening friends that give me a lot of juice pulp. All my neighbors and friends give me their leaves and wood shavings. One of my friends is a master craftsman. He gives me the wood shavings from his wood shop. And part two of this video in a second. When this one's done, I want you guys to watch part two. I'm gonna show you exactly how to fill it up again and how to build the compost from the beginning. So now I'm gonna take all this compost here and I'm gonna put it inside the wheelbarrow. And I'll meet you guys out by a fruit tree and I'll show you guys how I put it in the trees. It's January 4th, 2016 today, and it's raining. It never rains in Arizona, so I always love it. I think of rainy days as great days to get some gardening done because I love being out in the rain. Your mom always tells you when you're a kid you're gonna get sick if you go out in the rain, but in Arizona it's kind of a warm rain, so I really enjoy it. And I got my lychee tree here, and I've got a papaya tree, a banana palm, a mango tree, a couple of papayas, a couple of bananas. That's kind of how things look right now coming out of the winter. So all the freezing cold nights we had just recently in the 20s at night, this is how my stuff looks. It doesn't look dead, but it looks a little worse for the wear, but it'll look really good this summer. So right now, I'm going to take scoops of this compost like this with the shovel, and I'm gonna just sprinkle it like a ring around the trees. And look at what I'm sprinkling the compost on top of. I'm not sprinkling the compost on top of rock or native clay. I'm putting it on top of mulch. So I've already put down, you know, maybe almost 2 feet of mulch. I mean, look at this. This fence right here, you guys can see, this fence is almost 7 feet tall. And I'm standing on top of mulch, making me above the fence. So we got 2 feet of mulch underneath my feet here. So I keep sprinkling this on top of the mulch. And then I'll go grab some more leaves and put it on top, and I keep layering. Compost, leaves, wood chips, compost, leaves, wood chips, pine needles, compost, leaves. Like that, making a lasagna. And the worm life loves it, because the worms will eat all that compost down further. And we're really building the ecosystem in our gardens. So when we were kids, we all had a terrarium. I had anole lizards and an iguana. I love those lizards. And we had to create an ecosystem for them to live inside the house with us. You gotta do the same thing in your garden. You gotta create an ecosystem for the plants, for the microbes, and for the bugs. And when you do that, they'll pay you back with delicious fruit, which is what it's all about, eating the fruit. So I'm gonna keep doing this on these tropical trees back here so that they can get the nutrients rained into them. Part of the other reason I do it during the rain, so that the rain can wash it all into the earth. And I'll meet you guys back here on the next video for part 2. And I'll show you guys exactly how to fill your compost tumbler back up from the beginning with the perfect blend. Call it Mace's blend of dirt. How to make your own compost. I'm gonna show you the perfect way, and I'll put the link on the screen right here when I upload that video. So if you don't see a link here, it means it's not uploaded yet. When the link appears in about a couple hours from now, the video is ready to watch. Thanks guys. Go vegan, grow your food at home. Check my online school out at jakemace.com, and please follow me on Instagram at jakemacetaichi. If you guys have any questions, you can email me your questions or comments at the jakemace.com email system. That's where you can also get one of these awesome shirts. I'll see you guys next time.